Okay, so the first look we're going to do today is a hair up. And we're going to do an elegant side bun because, you know, all buns are really in fashion at the moment, especially those kind of 1920s buns. And we're going to do a nice, simple, elegant bun, but we're going to keep a lot of body into the hair first. So the tools we need today are the hot tongs, the heated rollers, some light hairspray, some stronger hairspray, and some wax. So make sure that your hair is shampooed either the morning of the wedding or the day before, and not to use any conditioner, because what conditioner does, it really does weigh down the hair and it makes the hair feel really soft. So the worst thing you can have on your day is, you know, when you want to put lots of body into your hair and you want it to last all day, you don't want it to be really soft.
Yeah. And it might look greasy as well, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, exactly, yeah. If you put too much conditioner on it, it will make the hair feel a little bit greasy on the end, yeah. So the next step, we are going to use the hot rollers, and we're going to put the hot rollers in all the hair, and that's going to give it lots and lots of body. So if you're going to wear it from a parting, then it's always good to put the rollers in directly where you're going to do the parting, and also around the crown area, because the crown area is really important. You know, if you're wearing a veil and if you're wearing a tiara, for example, you need to have more volume through the crown area because the tiara is going to rest against that crown. Okay, so we're going to section up the hair. So what I've done is I've taken two sections from the top of the crown to the back of the ear on both sides, and then I'm going to take another section, kind of a quarter of the way down the head, all the way along, right to the other side of the hair. If you've got really thick hair, then you can take smaller sections to actually put the hair into the bun. Okay. So when you have finer hair, you need a little bit of a thicker section because you need more hair to kind of make that bun. So Pippa's got kind of medium texture hair. So what I'm doing is I'm using a fair amount to put into the bun, but I want to kind of leave a lot out so we can kind of decorate the bun afterwards. So the tools you need is a tail comb, you need your hair grips, you'll need your covered bands, and you also need these kind of donuts. So these come in different sizes, and depending on how thick your hair is and how big you want the bun, if you want something a bit more delicate, then you'd use a smaller bun. And what I do is I tend to kind of use a kind of medium-sized bun, and then I would kind of cut it in half, and I'll show you why we do that afterwards. So I'm also going to section off the hair. I'm going to take a section just almost a quarter of the way horizontally down and leave that section out. So this section here is we're going to use for the bun. So as long as you have enough hair here to cover your bun, then all the rest of the hair you can kind of work into it. So the next step is to put your covered band in. So we're going for a side bun, so obviously we're going to put the covered band right at the nape of the neck and more at the side. Because you want to kind of see the bun through the front. Now what I'm going to do is just kind of back comb this hair here, just to kind of make it bigger, because we're going to cover that headband with her own hair. If you're doing a bun and your hair's really fine, and you're finding it really difficult to give it lots of volume and body, then you can actually use hair pieces which you can cut up yourself afterwards and just actually pin onto the hair. You know, if you want a simple bun, just a really nice kind of elegant simple bun, you don't want much detail on the bun, then yeah, you can just kind of pull it all through, but don't forget you've got to kind of cover parts of it afterwards, so it's always good to leave a bit of hair out. So now we have a bun. So you place the bun where you can see it through the front. And you just pin it in. So you just try and cover the bun as much as you can with the hair. Doesn't matter if you don't cover it fully because you've got the rest of the hair that you can kind of cover it with afterwards. So your next section is your crown section. So this is really where you want to put your veil in this area here. So this has to be nicely backcombed for the veil to actually stay in, you know, for the comb to stay in. And also, you know, it depends on the face shape, but most brides want a little bit of volume, especially here, you know. If you want something just very structured and very classic, very simple, and you don't want any kind of soft waves or any messiness through the look, then, you know, once you've got your shape, you can just pull the front section through, make it very nice and sleek, and then just blend it in with the bun at the back. But a lot of people now don't want that really classic, and they feel a bit like it's too classic, so they want a little bit of softness, you know, around the face. So what I've done is tongs around the front, and that just breaks it up, and now we can kind of really kind of dress that bun and make it a lot softer.